Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, Shows World. Welcome to Shows World, gamers. Josh here, and as this week draws to a close, I wanted to take a moment to look at this week's biggest news stories, some of this week's gaming announcements, and a few of this week's new video game releases. But if this is your first time on the channel, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to join in on the fun. Alright gamers, let's kick off this week in review with a few news stories. Now, the partnership between LEGO and the powerhouse that is Fortnite continues to grow with the launch of creative LEGO Islands. 3 islands released, including the Prop Hunt Island you see here, which you can either be the prop avoiding the hunters or play as the hunters as you search for players disguised as props. The really cool part about this, though, is that players will be able to create their own LEGO maps and games using the same creation tools that created these islands and games. Now, in some disappointing news for the current and, well, future state of VR gaming, reports are coming out that Sony is halting production of the PlayStation VR 2 due to the low sales numbers that are bottlenecking the supply chain. The report comes from Bloomberg, who stated people familiar with the matter said production has been put on hold due to piled up inventory throughout the supply chain. Alright gamers, next up let's take a look at some gaming announcements. Now, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra was revealed this week with an announcement story trailer. The game is an action-adventure game that takes place during World War II, and while it sounds as though it will have many Marvel characters in the game, it appears Captain America and Black Panther will be the main characters when the game releases on console and PC in 2025. Also, Chrono Odyssey was shown off with a trailer at the 2024 GDC show this week during the Unreal Engine 5 showcase. And, well, it looks very impressive. The game is an open-world action MMO role-playing game with engaging gameplay mechanics that allow players to manipulate space and time, and is coming to the PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series systems, but we do not have a release date at this time. Now, Parcel Corps received a new trailer this week, and while this is a game we have seen before, this indie game is looking really good in this latest trailer. We still do not have a concrete release date, only that it is coming in 2024 for the PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series systems. The game is an action-adventure, open-world, freelance, bicycle messenger game that, when I see it, makes me think of games like the classic Paperboy, the awesome stylized Jet Set Radio, and the fast and frantic Crazy Taxi. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Now, Void Rot received an announcement trailer for the Nintendo Switch and PC. The indie game is labeled as a fast-paced action platformer with tight traversal, varied abilities, and formidable boss battles. The gameplay shown in the trailer looks like, well, it just looks like a lot of fun, and this is definitely a game I will be keeping my eye on. No release date was given, just that it is coming soon. Alright gamers, let's finish up with this week's new video game releases. Now, Princess Peach Showtime released this week exclusively on the Nintendo Switch, as Peach gets her first standalone game since 2005's Super Princess Peach, which released on the Nintendo DS. The game has Peach playing through multiple levels, each with a completely unique theme and gameplay style, offering a variety of gameplay types. We did check out the demo and gave our early thoughts on the game here on the channel, so I will link that video at the end of this one. Now, Dragon's Dogma 2 released this week on the PlayStation 5, the PC, as well as Xbox Series systems. The game is a single-player, narrative-driven action role-playing game from Capcom that has been drawing early comparisons to 2022 Game of the Year Elden Ring. So far, this game is looking really good, and I am definitely looking forward to getting my hands on this game. This is definitely a game that I will be playing shortly. Also releasing this week, MLB The Show 24 released on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series systems, and it was a day one release on Game Pass. The game is the premier baseball experience for Major League Baseball fans, and it's just one of the best sports games, period. And the 2024 edition brings added new features to make the best video game baseball game in the world even better. Now, Rise of the Ronin released this week exclusively on the PlayStation 5. The game is a visually stunning, epic journey across a war-torn 19th century Japan, with gameplay being combat-focused, open-world action RPG style. The game looks like another impressive game from Team Ninja, the company that made the Nioh and Ninja Gaiden games. Alright gamers, that includes this week in review for the week ending on March 22nd. The week started with the PlayStation 5 Pro specs leaking online, showing it as being a very impressive, although probably still not really needed, upgrade to the current console. Then we got an early hands-on look at Sandland as a demo dropped for the upcoming game based on the manga by Akira Toriyama. And the week ended with Dragon's Dogma 2 releasing to high praise with critics and impressive review scores. But let me know anything we may have missed in the comments, and thanks for joining us today, gamers. Joe's World, out.